Christmas has been cancelled. Time is running out. Orphanages all across the galaxy are losing hope by the minute. But can a small group of commanders turn the tide and save the holiday? Let's check it out. Dangus log. The galaxy is on fire with commanders scrambling to save Christmas. Pilots everywhere are rounding up shipments of booze, gold, and frankincense to bring to the Santu system in an attempt to sway our corporate overlords into restoring the festive tide. This was turning into a real community goal, but this old alley cat prefers to work alone. I was just on the last leg of my little fetch quest for Ramtah, here in the 34 Pegasi system, a known pirate haven. Just about the only place I can think of to find plutonium-coated jump cables without having to fill out a half-dozen forms for some bureaucrats. But there was another reason I came here. You see, my plan to save Christmas involved resurrecting one Jolly Saint Nick via DNA cloning. But getting your hands on cloning technology these days isn't a walk down easy street, especially for those who don't have space legs. You know, they used to clone Dead Earth celebrities for entertainment hundreds of years back, until the Clone Wars happened. Who would have thought that only 6 Jean-Claude Van Dammes were all that was needed to overthrow a planetary government? I myself had once encountered a planet-sized Shia LaBeouf out in deep space, but most of the celebrity clones had since been rounded up and deposited in sanctuary stations, and the cloning technology destroyed, made illegal long ago. I had hoped to find some remnants of that tech here, in the blackest of black markets. Of course, these parts can be risky when you have a belly full of Christmas gifts, but Dangus is my speciality, so I was feeling right at home. Who's interdicting me?
Blast,
what the hell's going on?
This is Commander Takoso here. Give me some of your booty, or I'll burst you to smithereens, you hear?
Good sir, please, hear me out. I'm on a mission to save Christmas.
Christmas, you say? Ha! I heard the megacorporations put the stake in that. Who are you to go up against that kind of a power?
Just a man investigating a mystery, my friend. Maybe you can help me. I'm here to see if I can get a hold of any cloning technology. If you happen to know where I can buy some, I'm happy to pay.
Sweet succulent barnacles! This isn't an encrypted channel. Do you want to get us both marked for death?
Relax, buddy. There's no karma system yet. What I'm looking to pay will cover much more than a suicide winder.
So, tell me, mate, how are you planning to save Christmas with a clone?
That's a good question, my perniculous pilfering space pirate friend. You see, I did some digging into the past and found that in Earth history, Christmas was indeed cancelled for a number of years by the governments. But the people refused to give up on their traditions, and it survived. You see, we don't need the mega corporations. The problem is that these days, things are more confusing. You have local factions, superpowers, power play factions, INRA, Galcop, player factions, megacorps. What people need is an icon, a symbol to unite everyone. And that symbol, my friend, is Father Christmas himself, Santa Claus.
What? You think Santa is real, then?
I have it on good authority from Commander Yamix he is, or at least was. And once I deliver these goods to Ramtah, he'll tell me where they buried old St. Nick, and I'ma clone him.
Oh, Yannick told you this, did he? Oh, that's right. Tell you what, I'm more interested in hearing how this mad story ends up than in taking your cargo. So I'll radio my friends up ahead and tell them to let you pass. You want to head to the Archimedes Holdings and ask Jimmy Smits if he's got any eurekas, and maybe he can help you track down what you need. And Spatula, Merry Christmas, you crazy bastard.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, pirate sir. I won't forget this.
Actually, see that you do forget this. I have a reputation to uphold. Now scram!
All right. Well, who says there aren't good pirates out there? You know, it's moments like these that make me think that maybe we aren't all screwed. I mean, maybe the Thargoids will turn out to be friendly. Maybe Santa Claus will turn out to be real. Maybe these pirates will have just the tech I need to bring old St. Nick back from legend. Maybe. Maybe I'm just so incredibly high on Onion Head that I'm actually back in my office, soiling myself in a corner. You know, the only way to cut through those maybes and find the truth is to go a-looking for it. And thanks to my pirate friend, a lot of maybes bit the dust that day. Upon arrival at Archimedes, I managed to track down exactly what I needed. Apparently with a few minor DIY tweaks to your food replication unit, you can turn it into a DNA cloning apparatus. I now had the means to bring Christmas back to life. But first, I needed to find a grave. So I headed back across the bubble to Ramtah, and after delivering the goods, I got the location for Santa's burial ground out of that elusive engineer. This mystery was turning into a piece of cake, and I was about to take all of the bites out of that cake. But I still hadn't figured out who ordered Christmas dead in the first place. And if they caught wind of what I was planning, the Dangus might just be the greatest I had ever faced. Well, in order to be ready for what lay ahead, I was going to need to do one last thing. 3 shots of eggnog and rum, please. Double rum. I can't say Christmas sober. Can't do anything sober. Ramtah's map had led me here, to the Santa Muerte system. A name so obvious I probably could have looked it up in a galactic phone book and saved myself a whole fetch quest, but there was no sense dwelling in the past. Christmas wasn't going to save itself, and I was running out of time. Thankfully, for once, things were going quite smoothly. I was so close to cracking the case that I could smell the electricity in the air. I felt the ship groaning with anticipation. Wait a minute. That's an electrical fire. Oh, no. Oh, don't do this now. No, not when I'm so close. Oh, damn pirates must have rigged my ship while I was docked. Blast it. Christmas is doomed. I give up. Wait, what was that? Is that... What? No. It can't be.
Yes, Spatula. It is I, the developer, Santa Sandy.
Saint Sandy?
Yes, and I have come to restore your ship so you can save Christmas.
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Well, you see, Spatula, you were right about the megacorporations. The reasons they canceled Christmas was because of a higher influence. More precisely, a small change in the background system that went undetected. We were trying to improve the universe, but sometimes this has unforeseen consequences. We accidentally nerfed Christmas profits, and the megacorporations were only following the algorithm.
So you're saying this is all a big humbug?
We don't like to call them bugs. Just happy little mistakes, but mistakes that can be fixed. And so, Spatula, I restore your ship. Go on and save Christmas.
Wait, I have so many questions. What's your favorite ship? How does the background simulation work? When am I getting my space legs? Wow, a real developer. Was he a holographic projection, or simply an ethereal being that lives in the coding of our universe? Well, I didn't have time to answer that question. I had to get down to the surface and complete my mission. Following Ramtah's instructions to the letter, I descended and set down on the planet, careful to avoid the unscrupulous scans of backwater denizens that had set up camp here. I was soon to find a trail of candy canes that would lead me directly to the North Pole of the planet. Following the trail, I found myself at Santa's final resting grounds, but I had been warned of 3 wise men guarding the location. Wiseman, of course, was a drone manufacturing corporation, which was around at the time of Santa's murder. These aged mechanites would surely interpret my meddling as some form of grave robbery. So I had little choice but to see that they were freed of their ancient burdens, and put them down with the grace and dignity that they had so rightly earned. Hey, robots, how about a little Christmas spirit? Eat laser, you tin-plated hockey bucks! I've had bowel movements that have put up more fight than you. That's right, easy as pie. Suck it hard! Losers! Now, time to extract some Kringle DNA. Alright, so what do I gotta do here? Gotta park it back a little bit. Okay, I gotta run it through the food replicator unit here. So I should just have to... There should be a setting... Man, this thing didn't come with a manual. Hold on. Wait, just set the dial to clone. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that'll do it. That's good enough. Alright, I think it's working.
Ho, 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 guys and girls.
Oh my, Santa, you're chocolate. Okay, never mind then. Listen, there's no time to lose. I need your help saving Christmas. There's a party planned in the Santu system. I need to get you there as soon as possible to help convince our corporate overlords to uncancel the holidays.
Ho, ho, slow down a minute, young man. Santa will do this, but first he requires some milk and cookies.
Are you setting me on a fetch quest, Chocolate Santa?
Do you want to be on my naughty list, Spatula?
Okay, you win, Santa. Just get back in your box and let's hit the road.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, Santa, try not to get any chocolate or anything back there, alright? I'll get you what you need, and then you can use your Christmas magic to make everything right again. Is that a deal?
Ho, ho, ho.
Alright. With Chocolate Santa and a literal ton of milk and cookies in my cargo hold, I set out for the Santu system to save Christmas. I had cracked the case wide open, and it was now just a matter of putting together the pieces, saving Christmas, and sending Toucan Samstone the bill for my services.
Well, well, Spatula. Word on the street is you've been quite the busy commander.
Look, if this is about that parking ticket, Oh, wait, Turgid. Turgid, is that you? Yes, busy is the word. And all legit, too. Ish. I have receipts and everything. Do eggnog and chocolate cookies count as legit expenses?
You know, when I told Gwydion who I'd hired, he laughed and muttered something about delusions and psychosis, and I think there may even have been a mention in there about parallel universes. But the point is, he didn't object to me hiring you. And considering he's the one paying your bills, that says more than anything else about what he really thinks. And it looks like his faith and mine are well-founded. You really have solved it, haven't you? Well, hey, before you get to Santu, I need to meet you. I have a plan, you see.
Well, I better get to saving Christmas then. I guess you'll have to check out Turgeon's channel to see how it all pans out. Stay Dangus, folks.
Well, wait, but what's this? Before we get to the finale, there's one last content creator out there. That's right. Tomorrow, tune into Yamix for the last video. You won't want to miss this one. And then I'll see you on Turgeon's channel on Christmas Eve, where hopefully things pull together in the last minute. I mean, this is Christmas after all. Dangus!